Hello, my name is Kainson Munonye, and thank you very much for joining me as we begin our discussion on direct and managed project work, which is the third process under the project integration management knowledge area. And this process falls under the executing process group. So let's take a closer look at direct and managed project work. And this is the process of leading and performing the work defined in the project management plan and implementing approved changes to achieve the project's objectives. The key benefit of this process is that it provides overall management of the project work. Direct and managed project work includes, just give me a second, get this color to be green. Direct and managed project work includes perform activities to accomplish project objectives. That's one. Where is the cursor? Okay. And then we have create project deliverables to meet the planned project work. Deliverable is an outcome or the output of the project, the result of the project work. During direct and managed project work, you provide and train and manage the team members assigned to the project, obtain and manage and use resources and materials, tools and equipment, etc. You manage risks because there's always risk associated with projects, which are uncertain events. Manage seller and suppliers if the project involves procurement from external vendors, and manage stakeholders, other persons that are involved or may be impacted by the outcome of the project. During project execution, work performance data is collected and appropriately actioned and communicated. Now we have work performance data. You encounter this along the line much more later in many of the processes, because this is the data you collect as you are executing in the course of executing the project. The work performance data might include information about the completion status of deliverables and other relevant details about the project performance. Later we'll take a closer look at work performance data. This data will be used as an input to monitoring and controlling project work. We've discussed these items before. This is what happens during the direct and managed project work. I've explained this. You perform activities to accomplish project objectives, create deliverables, provide training, manage people, team members and stakeholders. Now let's take a closer look at the ITTOs of the direct and managed project work. The inputs are the project management plan, the approved change requests, and we have EEFs and OPAs. Enterprise environmental factors for short. We call it EEFs. That is EEFs, because sometimes I might just say EEF or maybe OPA for short. So anytime I mention it, know that I'm talking about enterprise environmental factor or organizational process aspect. I'm not good in writing with this. Then we have tools and techniques, expert judgment, project management information systems, and meetings. The output of direct and managed project works are deliverables, work performance data, change requests, project management plan updates, and project document updates. Let's take a closer look at these items to see how they apply. Of course, we do need the project management plan to give us a kind of guidance concerning different aspects of the project. Remember, the project management plan contains subsidiary plans and baselines. And of course, another input to direct and managed project work is approved change requests. That is changes that has been approved through the perform integrated change control, and this has been endorsed as something that has to be implemented. So these approved change requests serve as input to the direct and managed project work. The change request might be corrective action, preventive action, or defect repair. Let's take a look at these items closely. Direct and managed project work requires review of the impact of all project changes and their implementation of the implementation of the approved changes. So changes can be corrective action. A corrective action is an intentional activity that realigns the performance of the project with the project management plan. Preventive action is an intentional activity that ensures that the future performance of the project work is aligned with the project management plan. And then defect repair is an intentional activity to modify a non-conforming product or product component. And we have enterprise environmental factors. I'm not going ahead to read it. Maybe you spend some time here to get your head around it. And of course, we have organizational process assets as also as input. We need expert judgments. You try to leverage on the knowledge of experts, maybe within or outside the organization, maybe consultants, maybe other stakeholders, professional bodies, persons that can provide expertise on what you are doing. Then we need project management information system. It's part of enterprise environmental factors, and it provides access to tools such as scheduling tool, work authorization system, configuration management system, information collection and distribution system, or interfaces to other online automated systems. Automated gathering and reporting on key performance index can also be part of project management information system. So this is one tool and technique that can be used to direct and manage project work. And we also need meetings. In course of the directing and managing project work, we may have meetings to exchange information, to brainstorm on available options, and also make decisions. Outputs of direct and managed project work are deliverables. A deliverable is a unique and verifiable product or result or capability to perform a service that is required to be produced to complete a process, phase, or project. Alright, another output is work performance data. We've discussed it before. They are raw observations and measurements identified during activities being performed to carry out the project work. Now, examples of work performance data are work completed, key performance indicators, technical performance measures, start and finish date of scheduled activities, number of change requests, number of defects, actual cost, etc. All these that are measured in the course of executing the project work are referred to as work performance data. Bear in mind that work performance data is contextualized, analyzed, and yields work performance information that can be used for decision making. We've mentioned change requests as an output of direct and managed project work. A change request is a formal proposal to modify and document deliverable or baseline. So when issues are found, change requests are submitted. So that is about change requests. We mentioned that requests for a change can be direct or indirect, externally or internally initiated, and can be optionally or legally, contractually mandated. It can be corrective action, realigns performance realigns performance of project work with project management plan. Preventive, ensures future performance is aligned. Defect repair modifies non-conforming products and updates changes to formally controlled project documents. Alright, we also need to update the project management plan in course of direct and managed project work. We might need to make updates to the project management plan. It might include scope management plan, requirement management plan, and other management plans. Then we need to update project documents. For instance, we have the project logs, risk register, stakeholder register, requirements documentation, etc. All these are part of the project documents that may be updated. And this is how we wrap it up on direct and managed project work. I hope this has been informative for you. Thanks a lot for joining me, and as usual, I'm taking you back to the ITTOs page so you spend some time getting used to these ITTOs. And please join me in my next presentation as I'm going to discuss monitoring and controlling project work.